EOM Business Network. So much for one broadcast.
Hello everyone, it's another very beautiful day to you, and thank you very much for taking time to join us on yet another package of the EOM Business Network. Oh yes, the voice of corporate Nigeria. I am Olorogo Elkanah Mawari. Today on the program, as always, our focus is a look at the Nigerian economy as we will be interfacing with select industry operators about their businesses, the operating environment, and other related issues. And so let's talk. We shall be looking at Anamax Logistics and Transport Limited in a close-up with Peter Joseph, who is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. On Spot On, we shall bring you an experienced digitization, electronic payments, and software engineering professional, vision-driven entrepreneurial expert, and industry captain, Oluwadare Owolabi, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Aka Payments Company Limited, a notable world-class quality digital payment firm in Nigeria, and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024. And on the face-to-face is a quintessential gentleman, experienced real estate development strategist, visionary entrepreneurial expert, and acclaimed industry captain, Jide Olumodimo, who is the founder, group managing director, and chief executive officer of Aklan Group, a frontline integrated real estate and construction company in Africa, and indeed one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024. It's a package you must see. Sit back as we bring you the details. Temitope Ranchewe, a focused professional, project management expert, vision-driven entrepreneur, team player, and industry captain, is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Dutom Company Limited, a leading construction and engineering firm in Nigeria, and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024.
As an organization, seeing that we offer three range of services, so we have successful projects in each of these ranges. So I'll start with the first side, which is civil engineering, focused on the infrastructure space. We completed Ogbomosho Oko Osogbo Road, a 75-kilometer road spanning between Oyo and Osun states. We've also built a number of bridges in Adamawa, in Osun State. We built about 4 pedestrian bridges for the Federal Capital Territory funded by the World Bank in Abuja. We also recently completed the jetty for Nigerian port authorities at Marina. That is in the infrastructure space. There are a few others, but just to mention a few. In the building construction space, we completed the Art Hotel, which is just a few minutes from our office here in Oniru. It's a 50-room hotel, 4-star hotel with swimming pool on the last deck. We also completed within Lagos here, Admiralty Mall. We did the Senate building at Covenant University, Dominion Air hangar at the International Airport. We also just completed the refurbishment and renovation of Arjolat hospitals in Agege. So that is building construction space. We already also completed Poco Lekki, which is a mixed-use development on Freedom Way here in Lekki as well.
Peter Joseph, a focused, passionate, purpose-driven entrepreneur, experienced project management expert, and industry captain, is the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Anamax Logistics and Transport Limited, a fast-growing logistics and transport company in Nigeria, and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024.
The Anamax journey started around 2021 when we registered under CAC Act, while 2022 May we started business fully. Since then, we have been going up and down, working perfectly since then. At Anamax Logistics and Transport Limited, we render many services. We have to mention a few of them. Number one, we have flight tickets, both local and international. We also do hotel booking. We help our clients with their hotel booking, both local and international. We also do logistics like a dispatch bike, car, bus, and truck services. What I mean by that is that we have a dispatch bike that we use to take errand from one place to another. They are on field and they are perfect and they are well trained. And also we also have a van that we use to use as a cargo, take a goods from both local and interstate. We also help people with the international passport. We are not going to process international passport, but we give them direction and where they need to go, because it's not people that know how and where to do the international passport. So we direct them and also guide them on international passport, and also help people in their assist them concern how to get their visa. What that means, visa at the first stage, we help them get the document, we package documents for them. We are not the one that issue the visa. But we are just the one to package their documents. This is what we need to do, this is what we need to take, this is what we need to do, and at the end of the day, we get a visa. And also holiday package and honeymoon for the newly wedded couples that want to travel abroad, that they don't know how to do it. And so we help them to do the package and tours. We also help them about the airport lodge and protocol services and many more. Our vision is to offer exceptional quality services for all our clients and be the major logistic transport globally. That's our vision at Anambra Logistics and Transport Mission. Why our mission is to ensure staff are well trained and also carry out their duty perfectly. Yes, by God's grace, we have been able to achieve few, not all, because the sky is just our starting point and we have not even started yet. As time goes on, we are going to achieve it. Succeeding in Nigeria business environment, which face unique economic challenges, require a combination of strategies, planning, adaptability, resilience, and focus. The logistics sector in Nigeria has shown significant growth and development, but it also has its challenges. Some of these appraisal of the sectors are: the rise of economies has significantly boosted the demand for logistics and delivery services. Increased use of technology in logistics, such as GPS, tracking, mobile application for delivering, have helped in efficient services delivery. Also, the policy amendment at enhancing the ease of doing business, which directly benefits the logistics sector. Some of the challenges are poor road condition and inadequate transport infrastructure, impaired efficient logistic operation, high fuel costs and maintenance expenses of bike, complex regulatory document to comply with and with huge cost implication. Economic downtime in the country seriously affect logistic operation and profitability. This is due to the dedication of staff, and we ensure quality services delivering. Another thing is that the trust our customers have in us for efficient services delivering has helped us to stay afloat of the challenges faced in the economy. This has been a major drive for our good performance. I want to be one of the leading logistics in this country and overseas. The ease of doing business is not really easy for startups in the country. The Naira devaluation has significantly affected the cost of a new bike and spare parts and maintenance. too many regulatory documents to comply with yearly basis from both states and the local government level have been a great challenge to ease of doing logistic business in this country. Success is possible if you are committed to excellence and hard working. I started when I have nothing. I remember that year I'm holding 500,000 to go and get accommodation. But I looked into this money in my hand. I said, no, instead for me to go and use this money to go and get accommodation, I can use it to establish something. That is where the journey started from. So I used that money to get a bike. It's not complete, but I have to run scatter to join money to it to get a bike. From there, I registered the company. It's not easy, but I just have to take my stand that this is what I want to do, and I take determination, and that is what has been helping me today. So as a young person coming up, just have determination, have faith in yourself. Don't allow anything anybody saying about you. In the start, you may not have anybody that will help you, but when they see what you are doing, definitely, as time goes on, people will surely come up to your rescue. There's a lot of challenges in this industry. There's sometimes that, number one, face challenges from some parts of your staff. Again, there's some rider. Sometimes you have to be very, very careful when you want to employ rider. Because sometimes before you know, your bag, they will take it and disappear. You have to do background check thoroughly. Sometimes they will give them work, they will disappear. Sometimes all those area boys, there's some the local government, the local government tout, there's just money from the rider. Unnecessarily, the money that there's no receipt, they will just hijack you. Before you know, if you didn't pay the money, they will not release your bike. So you have to make sure that you paid. Another challenge that I had a few years ago, we employ a rider. So before we know, the rider boycott was to get a job from a customer. So at the end of the day, he did not deliver the customer. So they're just calling me, and I picked the call. So they told us that they want to deliver, they have the item to deliver, that she will send the rider to come and pick it. And I sent another rider to come and pick it. When the rider got there, they just hijacked the rider. Before I know, the rider was took to governor's office at Alausa. So it's take the grace of God before they can be able to release that rider, the second rider.
Oluwadare Owolabi, an experienced digitization, electronic payments, and software engineering expert, vision-driven entrepreneur, project management strategist, and industry captain, is the executive officer of Aka Payments Company Limited, a fast-growing world-class quality digital payment firm in Nigeria, and one of the most distinguished CEOs to look out for in 2024.
Aka Payment started in 2016, and since that time, the Aka Payment has focused on a lot of products around the licenses that Aka Payment has. So today we have a switching and processing license. We have a payment solutions service license. We have the payment terminals license. We have the agency banking license. All the licenses are what we use to build our solutions and products, and we release to the market. So since 2016, when we started, we focused on this, on all these initiatives around these licenses that we have, and Aka has grown. I joined ACA in 2021, and from ACA has moved in the industry. We are doing well. It is a very competitive area. Especially the industry is very competitive now. If you look at Nigeria or you look at Africa or even the world, when you're talking about payments, there's a lot of things that comes out of this side of the world, especially Nigeria. So at the end of the day, it's a very tight and competitive space. So we are forging ahead to ensure that we have solutions that meet the needs of our customers, and that has been what has set us apart. Our solutions are people, the way we relate our customers, customer focus. Those are things that have set us apart so far. Our vision is to be Africa's premier payment service platform, fostering on financial inclusion and continuous improvement, and that is what we've been able to achieve. So when we say Africa, it's not only Nigeria. We are waiting for our licenses in South Africa. We're waiting for our licenses in Kenya, and we'll continue to build tentacles around Africa. So as I said, our vision is to become Africa's premier payment services provider, and that's what we are doing. Yes, I would say we're achieving that, because in Nigeria, we have done a lot. So we've been focused in Nigeria for the past few years, and we see that we have built solutions that we can also take out of Nigeria to other parts of Africa, and that the other parts of Africa are currently gaining for it. So with that, we are taking it to South Africa, we are taking it to Kenya, and at the end of the day, that will cover some of the space within the continent, and that we are doing. So when we talk about payments, we want to ensure that we provide solutions for you to be able to make payments. We provide solutions for us to be able to collect also payments. We provide solutions that meet your need around finances. That's what we built. That is the solutions we have built. So we are solving problems around payments. We are solving problems around financial inclusion. We are solving problems around accessibility of that even payment infrastructure. And those are things we've built over the past few years. So as I said, ACA Payments, our customer focus is rich. We get very close to our customers. I visit my customers every week. I ensure that I meet the needs of my customers. We have an open door policy. Any customer can call me and reach me directly. We are not too big. We have the culture is there. They are people. They are people. They are very important to the success of ACA. And that is why you can come to ACA. That's why you can vouch for ACA, because we are there to meet your need at all the time, not only once. And this cut across big companies, big corporations, banks, individuals, and so on and so on. So that's very important to us. So our customer service. We are customer service oriented, we are customer service focused, we are innovative capabilities, and the way we do our things, our culture, our people, those are the reasons why you come to ACA. The likes of everybody that does payment today, you can, for example, individuals that have stores, they can use our POSs. So agency banking services, you can pick up our POSs to run that agency banking business. From the area of payment gateway, we roll our payment gateway solution. So if you sell on the web, online, you can use our payment gateway to collect. For the banks, we issue cards on behalf, or we work with the banks to issue cards. So that is also an area which we help with the microfinance banks of this world, and even some of the commercial banks. So in a nutshell, we cut across the board, from private companies to public sectors. We collect IGR on behalf of states and so on and so forth. So that our solution to reach, and we cut across border. In 2007, when you hear about payments, you only hear about the likes of InterSwitch, maybe eTransact. In 2009, 2010, we started looking at the Central Bank of Nigeria put a framework around mobile money. So at that point in time, the likes of PAGA, the likes of Fund and Electronic Transfer, the likes of First Money, they applied for those licenses, and that was what changed the game. So we had that license in 2010, and from that you can see the innovative aspect of payments started building in Nigeria. At that point in time, I became the chairman of AMPO, Association of Licensed Mobile Payment Operators, which actually put all the mobile payment players together, and that actually helped us to drive the payment initiative in Nigeria. Through that, now the other opportunities started coming up, frameworks started coming up from CBN, and started having bigger companies getting licenses, like the likes of Flutterwave, Paystack, and all that. So payment has actually developed from I would say the late 2000s all the way to now, and you can see that a lot of things have happened around payments. Nigeria has built a lot of solutions as known around the world. Nigeria is a place where, when we talk about payments in the world, they come up to look at what we do in Nigeria. There are a few things we do in Nigeria now that doesn't happen in any other nation. For example, NIBS, using the NIP platform, you can move money online real time. In United States today, you have limits to what you can do around moving funds that will hit your account online real time. Then at times it takes 4 or 5 hours to actually. In Nigeria, it's different. And with that, all those nations are still not there yet. So we're actually a pace setter when it comes to payment. Are we there yet? I would say no. We still have a lot to do around P2P. Those opportunities are still there, and we're still building. So the landscape has improved. There's a lot of things that has been done. There's a lot of challenges that we still have, but I believe that in the nearest future, let me say in the next 5 years, will be very much comparable to the developed nation. Looking at the likes of China, which has the other payment instruments where you can use for transactions. So we are getting there, and we are known in the world for the innovative capabilities around technology and payments, and that's actually a good thing.
This is Arkland Group. Welcome to our world. Arkland Group is a world-class quality integrated full-service real estate company operating in major cities with core competencies in property development, advisory, facility and project management, amongst others. At Arkland, we specialize in acquiring, developing, and investing in sustainable housing properties in cities across Nigeria. Jide Olumodemu, a quintessential gentleman, experienced real estate professional, visionary entrepreneurial expert, philanthropist, and acclaimed industry captain, is the founder, chairman, group managing director, and chief executive officer of Arkland Group.
I would say the first seeds were sown in my mind as a young boy, following my mom to the market on Lagos Island. Driving on the bridge, looking out the window, I used to look at the tall buildings on the marina, and I used to wonder, how did these buildings come about? But it was dormant. Further down the line, 10 years ago, we came to Victoria Island and started our very first project called Grace Court. Vantage, which was a success, and with double Vantage, we went to Fabian, which was even a far bigger project at that time, and it was a success. In 2019, we had yet another inspired thought to take the business to another level. because of what happened in Turkey and because of that drive, we decided, you know what, we can do this thing not in Turkey, but in Nigeria. And that year was what I termed our leap year. On a Sunday, we passed Ahmadu Bello. And as we were passing, I looked at the gate of Equaline. I said, what's inside this city? And I drove in and I saw the great infrastructure and the abundance of land. And I saw these tall buildings. Can we do this on our own? And I said, yes, we can. But it had to be different. We had to be different from what we were before. So we took time out again to refit the dream, upscale our team, and there we have it now. The rest is history.
So far, so good. Ackland Group has grown in leaps and bounds. Evelyn Edumo, a delectable woman, goal-getting professional and resourceful project management expert, is the Chief Operating Officer of Ackland Group.
Ackland Properties is a full-service real estate organization with a strong presence in major cities. Our core is to acquire, develop, and put together housing solutions for multiple homeowners, home and abroad. As you know, there's a housing deficit in the country, and we serve as a major player in that industry, trying to close that gap by providing fantastic, affordable housing solutions in the best locations with quality infrastructure and giving an all-round 360-degree quality of service to the purchasers and our subscribers at large. Ackland Properties and Investment Limited, which is growing into a development and investment company, is a part of a group. So Ackland Group runs a 360-degree offer that covers conceptualization, development of housing solutions, and also we are into the construction industry, where we have an arm of the group that does construction. Then we have the facility management company too that handles post-construction services for our subscribers. And amongst it, we have other subsidiaries that are propping up.
Well, and this is where we bring down the curtains onto this package of the EOM Business Network. Thank you very much for spending your valued time with us. We hope it was worth your while. But just in case you missed out on any aspect of it, then you can come with us to any of our other social portals or feedback that you can see on the screen. Sincere gratitude to you, our sponsors, for your continued interest and support. Always remember, with you and us, we are champs. Oh yes, I remain Olorogo Elkanah Moari. Please, let's do this again, same time, same channel next week. We'll trust you will join us.